Hey, hello, welcome back to the Sunday Serving channel, where you come every week for words of hope and encouragement and truth from the gospel. Today is Mother's Day. Look, it's raining. It's actually appropriate for Mother's Day to have some gentle spring rain because mothers are gentle and life-sustaining. Where would we be without our mothers? That's why we celebrate Mother's Day. We all have a mother, and we would not be here if it were not for our mother. More than that, at least personally, I can say my mother was the best. She was loving, gentle, kind, understanding, firm, and educated our whole family amazingly, of course with the help of Dad. So Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. So what's a good message for Mother's Day? Well, you go back to the beginning of the Bible. It talks about how Adam was alone. God said it's not good for man to be alone, so he made a woman. And Adam named the woman Eve. It says because she was the mother of all living things. So right in the beginning of the Bible, we have a story about Mother's Day. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, there's the great commandment in the Bible about, it's found in Genesis, it's found in Exodus, it's reflected on in the New Testament, about honor father and mother so that it may go well with you. And I like that second part, so that it may go well with you. That is why we honor our parents. Of course, there's some beautiful words about mothers, about women throughout the Bible, and there's one of my favorites found in the Proverbs, the last chapter of Proverbs. But before we do that, a couple quotes about mothers. I love the one from Rudyard Kipling that says, God couldn't be everywhere, so he made mothers. That's beautiful, beautiful thought that God works through mothers to protect people. And then Ralph Waldo Emerson said, men are what their mothers made them. That's quite a thought. So here it is from Proverbs 31, one of my favorite chapters of Proverbs. It's the sayings of King Lemuel, an inspired utterance his mother taught him. So there we have it. This king, Lemuel, must have been a very wise king. His most inspired utterance came from his mother. It starts like this: listen, my son of my womb, listen, the answer to my prayers. And then it goes on for a few verses about don't waste your strength on vain pursuits like wine and women. But I'll skip that part because we want to get to the Mother's Day part. And it goes like this. Here we go. A wife, this is verse 10, a wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. Isn't that beautiful? Talking about a wonderful wife of good character, far more precious than any gem. I'll skip a few verses here, it's too long, but verse 15 it says, she gets up while it's still night, and she provides food for her family. She sets about her work vigorously, her arms strong for the task. Doesn't that describe your mother? She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. So it talks about charity, about giving to the poor. When it snows, she has no fear for her household because all of them are clothed in scarlet. I like this part here. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. All beautiful words for mothers. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. So you children and husbands out there, make sure to do that. Rise and call your mother, your wife blessed, and sing their praises. Many women, sorry, I lost my place here. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. So isn't that a beautiful word? Proverbs 31. Of course, there's lots of Psalms about wise women and mothers as well. So let's see a few other biblical quotes here. from the New Testament. This isn't specifically about mothers, but I think it's very fitting, from 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 4. You should be known for the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is so precious to God. Now, isn't that typical of mothers? The beauty that comes from within, a gentle spirit, the love, the tenderness, the understanding of a child that's hurt, of a grown-up child that's in trouble. Mother's love never ends. And of course, there's the story of Jesus telling John, the Apostle John, when Jesus was on the cross, he pointed his mother out to John and said, "Man, behold your mother." Then he spoke to his mother, said, "Mother, your son." So Jesus instructed us to love and take care of our mothers. So all you mothers out there, have a wonderful weekend. I hope you're well taken care of. And the rest of us thank all of you and praise you and praise God for you. God bless you all. Have a wonderful week.